For 65 years, the Catholic Foundation has helped connect donors with their charitable passion. And for decades, we've celebrated excellence in Catholic education. We're also pleased that many of the funds established at the Foundation enable families to send their children to Catholic schools. Thanks to all of you who value Catholic education because you're making a difference. Last year alone, the Catholic Foundation distributed more than $21.5 million in grants to over 800 charitable organizations and nonprofits. Of that total dollar amount, more than 30% involved education. For the past 24 years, we've conducted a scholarship competition among our Catholic high school's junior students. The award is named in honor of Hal Tehan, a man who played an integral role in the history of the Catholic Foundation. Hal served as the Executive Director and Development Director at the Catholic Foundation for many years. To honor his service, Hal received the Catholic Foundation Award in 1997. He passed away in 2018. As part of the Hal Tehan Scholar Competition, our local high school students submit one nomination each. All entries are based on a student's academic achievement, community and church involvement, leadership, and an essay that illustrates what their Catholic education means to them. Nominees are evaluated by a panel of Catholic Foundation trustees and advisory council members. Each nominee receives a $1,000 scholarship for their senior year, and the winning scholar receives a $5,000 scholarship. This year, I'm pleased to introduce our 2021 Hal Tehan Scholar, Alan Armenta. Ranked 5th in the junior class at Bishop Lynch High School, Alan was elected by a mentor group to lead faith-related activities and conduct prayer as a Lima House chaplain at Bishop Lynch. Alan is a prolific volunteer in the community and has been an altar server at St. Edward Catholic Church since he was in the 5th grade. In just a moment, you're going to hear Alan share his essay. Listen to the impact and influence that Catholic education has had in his life. Also take notice how he allows the Holy Spirit to guide his decisions. Congratulations, Alan. The Catholic Foundation is very proud of you, and we wish you tremendous success throughout your life.
Prior to the 7th grade, I attended public school. During this time, I went through my day without thinking too much, if at all, about God's plan for me. Not thinking about God's plan is bad enough, but I also wasn't thinking about what was best for myself. I focused on being accepted by my peers, and I was drifting towards becoming a lousy student. My grades were excellent, but I spent too much time focusing on talking to my friends rather than the lessons. The only times I focused on God was during Mass, but I would stare at the clock, waiting to leave, even then. I never doubted the existence of God, but I was naive to the immense impact it could have on your life if you just let Him take control. Overall, my Catholic faith was not strong, and God was not the center of my life. This all changed when I transferred to a Catholic school. The first day at a Catholic school was a complete culture shock. I was amazed to see everyone pray daily, and that the school attended Mass weekly. I didn't like the ties and the uniform. I just wasn't used to them. During the first week, I was ignorant of God's plan for me, and I nearly transferred back to public school. In fact, my dad re-enrolled me to my local middle school, and I was ready to attend the following week. For one reason or another, I decided to stay at the school. I have no doubt in my mind that God played a role in me changing my mind. I'm only 17 years old, so I have not made many big decisions, but I consider my decision to stay at the school one of the best decisions I will ever make. As time went on, I became a much stronger Catholic and a better individual overall. Taking a theology class was the most impactful aspect of attending a Catholic school. Theology classes made me reevaluate not only my faith, but the person I was growing up to be. Receiving a Catholic education allowed me to explore my faith at a much deeper level than what I was accustomed to. My theology teacher always told us about opportunities to grow our faith, and I never hesitated to take them. During the first few weeks of school, I accepted a chance to become an altar server during the weekly masses, which made me more passionate about altar serving, which I was already doing since I was in 5th grade. My passion for altar serving grew stronger, and I formed a desire to serve God in other ways. I became intrigued by how the priests conducted the Mass, and I began to explore the priesthood. My theology teacher mentioned an opportunity to explore the religious vocations. So since I was interested in the priesthood, I decided to attend a religious vocation dinner at the seminary. I highly doubt I would have reached a point in my Catholic faith which I would consider dedicating my entire life to God if I had attended a public school. A Catholic education means more than simply going to school to me. Attending a Catholic school does more than teach me about the math and sciences. It has taught me to trust God and understand that we will find happiness. Just as I look to God for guidance now, I will continue to do so for the rest of my life. And I doubt this would have occurred had I not received a Catholic education. Go Friars!